and I've been here at the United Way for 16 years, and I am the President and Chief Professional Officer. I've been in that role for approximately 10 years. I'm most proud of the work, my work here at the United Way, in guiding the United Way into territories that have not been looked at before. We actually are going out in areas that United Ways across the country are just beginning to explore. We are a full-service United Way, meaning we provide services directly. We apply for governmental grants, we house the homeless, we have temporary shelters, and I'm real proud to bring the United Way up to that point, and I look forward to what we see on the horizon, because the United Way is very unique in the fact that we can put people around the table that ordinarily would not have a relationship with each other. The United Way enjoys relationships with the nonprofit sector. We fund, or you want to get funding, an agency will definitely come to a meeting. The other thing is the general public knows our brand, a very strong brand, United Way. We have established relationships with the corporations, with the houses of worship, and with the governmental structure. And I think you would be hard-pressed to find any other organization that can fill that role. So with our community impact agenda, meaning we are going to try and solve and serve issues as opposed to fund different agencies or different areas of work, community impact means putting everyone around the table. It's not just funded. It's not just funding. Everyone is around that table, and we all try to put in our piece of the pie, and that's how we build solutions and we eliminate some of the hurdles.
Hey, United Way! It's Jacqueline Cherubini from the Hoboken Shelter. I'd love to thank you so much for all the work that you do to help us end homelessness one person at a time. Thanks to you, we're able to continue sheltering 50 people nightly and serving 350 meals every single day. Honestly, it's so wonderful to have Dan and Maria and Carmel and Jeannie and Linda and the rest of the staff at the United Way of Hudson County that I can just call and say, hey, I need some help, because you know what? I have 50 to 100 people in the other room that are asking me for help, and if I need some way to support them and some resources and some phone calls to be made and anything that they need, I can call Danny and say, I really need help with this. How can we do this? What can we do? And I love it. United Way bridges communities together and makes relationships that I need in order to help our guests move from our streets to our shelter to their very own homes. So I'd love to thank you for being able to do that for all of our guests in the Hudson County. Our homeless community relies on me, and I rely on you. So from the bottom of my heart, and on behalf of the hundreds of guests that I see every single day who need an extra helping hand, I thank you for providing that support to the homeless community of Hudson County. Happy 75th anniversary!
Just want to wish the United Way of Hudson County a happy 75th anniversary and thank them for all the work and support they've given to the North Hudson Community Action Corporation. Without the help of the United Way, there are many things that the North Hudson Community Action Corporation wouldn't be able to accomplish in the service of our community and their needs. So we want to thank you and wish you a happy 75th anniversary.
Happy 75th birthday, United Way. I don't know where we'd be here without you at Perk Shelter. For all of our 30 years, you've been right there behind us, and I think that without you, we wouldn't be here. My favorite thing about the United Way is that in spite of all the difficulties that people face, they still see the people. The United Way has offered jobs to our guests who are homeless and need to get to their next thing. They have made sure that in the dead of winter, when people have nowhere else to stay, that rather than being on the street, they're able to come to a PERC shelter in Union City and have somewhere to be. They give us the financial support we need to keep the doors open. They even brought us 10,000 pounds as part of the Goya celebration this summer so that we could give food out to people in our food pantry and increase the food that we serve to our guests. The need keeps going up, and the United Way has been there with us every step of the way. And for that, congratulations. I thank you, and all the best for the next 75 years.
"12 years ago, the Arc of Hudson County began providing services for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. And we could not possibly grow and achieve and continue providing these vital services if it wasn't for United Way of Hudson County. We are eternally grateful for everything that this agency has done for our folks that are more fragile and they don't have anybody to take care of them. And thanks to United Way, we're able to provide those services to them that are so needed. Dan, you always refer to the work that we do as God's work, but we could not possibly do all of that we do here without our guardian angel. I really thank you from the bottom of my heart, and you know, it is a privilege to know you.
Happy 75th anniversary, United Way!